Good morning, viewers and subscribers. Good morning. You're welcome to my channel this morning. There's a trending video on social media about one of the prominent Igbo statesman that say to the face of the president of this country, the person of Ahmed Bola Tinubu, yesterday that NNMADI KANU should be released. It was a bold statement. I love that. I never believe there are still people that can look at the face of the president and tell him the truth, regardless of whatever it is that will happen to them. They don't care. You understand? He came out boldly to try to spell it out for him. Bro, if you don't release this guy, don't expect vote from us in the southeast. He spelled it out for him. It was not a parable. He put it straight to his face. These are the kind of men we want. Because if you look at that man called NNMADI KANU, practically, if you view that man very well, what has he done? I keep asking myself a lot of questions. What has he done wrong for him to be placed in Sokoto prison? Why the terrorists that kill on a daily basis are roaming the streets, are roaming Nigerian streets without anybody confronting them? These guys now even work with AK-47 around. But an innocent man that's done nothing is in the prison for crying out loud. They're talking about one Nigeria. Yes, we are one Nigeria. But I just thank God for the life of that man, for saying the truth, for saying it. And nothing will happen and nothing will change. If you want our vote, you release NNMADI KANU. He stated clearly, if you don't want him to stay in Nigeria, you return him to Kenya or you take him to another place. Let him go and do his life there. But you cannot be holding him captive. He speaks out of bitterness that it pains him a lot when we talk about one Nigeria. They see it as if it's just a message. It's not one Nigeria. People don't preach, they just preach one Nigeria, but right from their heart, it's not one Nigeria. I'm going to leave you with this video so that you watch for yourself and hear what this man is saying.
Committed to the health of our people. But having come now to Abuja and listened to Professor Mohammed Pate and his team, we are now more committed. So the traditional rulers of Nigeria will now go home and work harder than before. But I must tell you, Mr. President, that personally, I don't feel very happy because you were not here in the morning. There were several speeches. We listened carefully. I listened to the opening address by His Imperial Majesty, the Owner of Ife. And he was gingering all of us to work as a family, to work as a team, to see Nigeria as one. And then I felt maybe this is good. But when you look at it, this same Imperial Majesty is arranging to confer a very high honor on Sunday Igboho, who in my own part of Nigeria in the southeast, we see him as a counterpart of NNMADI KANU. And my brother, fellow royal father, the Imperial Majesty, does not seem to understand the pain in my heart when NNMADI KANU is in Sokoto. So, sir, the ball stops on your court. Bring this man out. If we don't want him in Nigeria, return him to Kenya or London, where they took him from. You see, some of us here are being asked to go and work, but the young people in the Southeast are so agitated, they can even beat us. They see us as sellouts. We come to Abuja, they may think we come to collect money. And then we keep quiet. So, sir, please do something about this. Do something about this. We cannot make progress in this country if we don't tell ourselves the home truth. There's no way. There's no way. Now, again, they were talking about Southern Traditional Rulers Committee on Health. And the eminent professor Patel was saying that this will become an annual event, what we are doing today, if I heard him correctly. The truth of the matter is that there is nothing like Southern Traditional Rulers Council. If you come here, Patel, and you give money to people on that basis, it's not correct. The South is not the North. We have a system. We need unity in diversity. So that people, so if you want to deal with us in the Southeast. If you have resources for us, give it to us. Don't give it to people who come and say, we are Southern Traditional Rulers Council. Democracy is a representative government. And anybody who goes to present himself without his people is not democratic. So get it. We think that we will do our best. Mr. President, we are going to support this health. Do all we can, but please listen to our cries. May God bless all of us.